You have written this list, not on paper maybe, but somewhere inside you. The things you wish would happen to them. The moment they finally understand what they did. The look on their face when everything they built on your pain comes apart. You have imagined their humiliation, their exposure, their collapse. You have rehearsed the conversation where you finally say everything. You have pictured their face when they realize exactly what they lost. But every second you spend planning revenge is a second they still own you. This video is not going to tell you revenge is wrong. It is going to give you something far more dangerous. It is going to give you something far more dangerous to a narcissist than any revenge you could plan. Welcome to ErebusVeil. Step through. Carl Jung spent his career mapping the specific psychological architecture of the narcissistic mind. And what he found reveals why every conventional revenge fantasy fails, and what the only strategy is that they have no defense against. Before we talk about what actually works, you need to understand precisely why everything you have instinctively wanted to do does not. A narcissist cannot feel what you need them to feel. Not because they choose not to, because the architecture is missing. Jung identified the narcissist as someone whose ego is identified with the persona. The interior self has been completely abandoned. They are structurally incapable of the depth of feeling you require. Confronting them with cruelty is like trying to shame a mirror. Every form of visible revenge, the confrontation, the exposure, tells them you are still thinking about them, that they still have power. And to a narcissist, this is not punishment. This is supply. Fear, anger, and grief feed them equally as effectively as admiration. So here is the equation. The only thing that starves them is something they have no framework to understand. Your complete and total indifference. For the first time, they look uncertain. The building shrinks behind the departing figure. Quiet revenge is not passive. It is the most sophisticated form of power available, and it operates in 5 specific forms. Form 1, the gray rock, becoming deliberately uninteresting, flat, unreactive, responding only with the minimum required information. No hook. The gray rock is not emotional suppression. It is emotional sovereignty. You feel everything privately, but you offer them nothing publicly. Form 2. No contact as sovereignty. Not as punishment, but as reclaiming every unit of psychological energy you spent on them. Jung observed that every relationship claims a portion of your psychic energy. No contact is the act of reclaiming that energy for your own growth. Form 3. Radical self-reconstruction. Becoming every version of yourself they tried to prevent you from being, building in the silence they left behind. Form 4. Shadow integration, the most devastating revenge, going into your own darkness and bringing it into the light, territory they can never follow. Form 5. Living proof, becoming the verdict on everything they said about you. The life you build in their absence is the ultimate truth. Individuation. This is the destination the narcissist will spend their entire life prevented from reaching. The highest achievement available to a human. Your quiet revenge is becoming so undeniably yourself that the version of you they tried to create simply ceases to exist. Step beyond their reach.